Hey everyone, it's Simone Watson, and this is my day 10 update for the Reading Quest. Woohoo, day 10. Okay, so last Thursday I told you that I was in the process of reading We Own the Night by Ashley Poston and Allegedly by Tiffany D. Jackson. I have finished both books now. On Friday, I was alternating the two, which was kind of me trying a new thing. I would read like 19 minutes of Allegedly, 18 minutes of We Own the Night, 17 minutes of Allegedly, etc., etc. And in doing that, I did finish We Own the Night, and it was like a really sweet ending, and that was like cool. And so I plan to do a review of that soon. I've already done a review of Allegedly. That was a spoiler-free review, but I plan to do a discussion of that probably tomorrow. So Friday, after finishing We Own the Night, I started The Kite Runner by Khaled Hosseini. That is really good so far. It's also heartbreaking, um, but yeah. And then let me see. Yeah, so I alternated those two for the rest of Friday. And then on Saturday, I got a late start at reading because I wasn't quite feeling well on Saturday. And so by the time I started reading, I wanted to just finish Allegedly. I didn't want to alternate. I didn't really want to alternate, so I just read Allegedly and finished it early in the morning on Sunday. Allegedly, oh yeah, showing you this book. Allegedly is um it was a little scarier than I thought. It was kind of like a thriller, and I didn't expect that. And that's I'm not saying anything bad about that, but after that, I didn't want to follow it up immediately with like a horror book like Sunset Empire, which was supposed to be my book from a small press. Um, I didn't immediately want to pick up Sunset Empire because I was frightened and I didn't really want to be frightened again. I wanted like a break. And so that was cool. So after finishing Allegedly, I picked up this, The Boy in the Black Suit by Jason Reynolds, which is just so good so far. And it's funny because Jason Reynolds blurbed Allegedly. His blurb is right there, where he says some stuff about the book. But you guys, this book is great so far. I think that I think that I want to read. I was saying that I'd wanted to read Jason Reynolds for a while. I think I'm really gonna want to read like a lot of his stuff after this because this is just great, and I'm just a little bit into the book. But I also have considered changing my choice of small press book from Sunset Empire to something else. So I'm not sure. I may end up reading Sunset Empire now because by now I've like recovered from the scare or so of the scare or whatever, of Allegedly. I've kind of like I'm feeling better. I don't know if that even makes sense, but yeah. Now that I'm like more calm and stuff, like why don't I just be scared again? I'm kidding, but again, I don't mean this as a negative for Allegedly because Allegedly is really good, and you will probably know that if you watch my review. So the point is, now I'm reading The Kite Runner and The Boy in the Black Suit. And yesterday, I woke up and I had the urge to read a graphic novel, which is hilarious because I've never read a graphic novel all the way through in my life. And I need to read more graphic novels. I checked out a bunch from the library before and I just didn't finish any of them. And I need to read more graphic novels because my brother and I are going to make one, or we're planning to make one. In an earlier take, I almost said, Inshallah, we will make one. That's because in Kite Runner, people say Inshallah, which means if God is willing, this will happen. But no, seriously, like Lord willing, we do plan to make a graphic novel. My brother is a graphic designer; he's very talented, and so that would be a lot of fun. But yes, so I need to read a bunch of them. But this is gonna be my kind of foray into it. Persepolis 2, because my other graphic novel choice is I'm saving it for the Night Path after I finish the Mage, not Mage. After I finish the Rogue Path, I'm gonna read that one on the Night Path. That's my plan. But yes, this is I started it yesterday and it's fun. So now I've got 3 books going when I kind of was planning to just have 2, but it's okay because this is a relatively short graphic novel, so it shouldn't take too long to read. And yeah, I feel like I've been talking kind of fast, so I'm gonna try and slow it down just a little bit. But yeah, the basic thing now is I got a little annoyed with myself last night because I have these 3 books that I'm reading, but I'm not even 1/3 of the way through any of them. But I realized, it's okay because reading should be fun, and it is fun. And so, yes, I am trying to get points and I am trying to, do really well in this readathon, but I'm also trying to read for fun and for relaxation. And so, if starting a new graphic novel is what helps with that, then hey, let's do that, you know? So, yeah, my plan within the next couple of days is to finish the Kite Runner. I did, after starting Persepolis, I did spend yesterday evening mostly focusing on the Kite Runner. So I might do that today as well, mostly focus on this one and then see if I can get it done like tomorrow, maybe. We'll see. So yeah, I plan to finish the Kite Runner, finish the Boy in the Black Suit, finish Persepolis, and then I will be totally done with the Rogue Path. Wait, I'm sorry. I don't have to finish Persepolis to be done with the Rogue Path. I'm sorry. I finish those two, and then I do a small press book, which is either Sunset Empire or something else. Then I'll be done with the Rogue Path, and I plan to finish Persepolis. And whenever I am done with all of the Rogue books, I might use the book Butterfly as a bridge between the two paths because that's going to be a side quest. But I'm definitely planning for this to be my first book of the Night Path, and this is Passenger by Alexandra Bracken. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. And if you've read any of these books and want to tell me what you think, that would be great. So, yeah, I will talk to you again probably tomorrow. Bye.